Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas,
whole new direction.
building ideas,
It's time for change.
building ideas,
Dreaming is over.
building ideas,
Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas, building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Oh, I love it down here, and I'm so glad you've joined us because we're going to be hosting the show from Adelaide Press Metal, which is at Brompton. And that's not all we have on the show for you today. We're going to be showing you some magnificent new display homes and also the latest in innovative, cutting-edge new products, starting right off with Adelaide Press Metal. These guys have been in the building industry since the 80s, so they can draw on over 35 years of award-winning knowledge and expertise. They offer a comprehensive range of creative patterns that will suit virtually every range and every style of project. How cool are these mobiles? You've probably seen them driving around town, and this is the largest showroom in Australia with over 200 different varieties of pressed metal which date right back to the early 1800s. And back in those days it was predominantly used in hallways and on ceilings. It's an incredibly versatile product and there's so many designs to choose from, including many heritage, art deco and contemporary looks. Today, pressed metal is used for so much more than simply a decorative ceiling. It's perfect for feature walls, kitchen, laundry, bathroom splashbacks, doors and gable inserts, and can even be installed behind combustion heaters. Would you believe that some of the designs in here are over 100 years old? It's just incredible. They've been using it for that long. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's pressed metal? Basically, it's quality aluminium that's been moulded and then pressed into shape. And there's so many different looks and styles that we're going to show you today. You can have a think about how you could use them and adapt them in your home. But before we get into all of that, this is what else we have on today's program. Terry catches up with a couple of experts from CSR Bradford to discuss the merits of insulation for your home, as well as solar battery backup options. We'll find out about flexible housing designs. We learn about how you can retire in comfort thanks to Seabus. And we'll check out various flooring options available on the market today. An interesting mixed bag there. It looks good. Now, to get it all started, Terry's had a lovely drive up to Mount Barker.
I love pressed metal. It's such a versatile product and enables you to create so many different striking looks. Now, speaking of striking looks, check out these sensational views. I'm at Spring Lake, which is an award-winning housing development in Mount Barker, set amongst rolling hills, magnificent big old gum trees and beautiful lakes. This is one very special housing estate. And this, folks, is one very special display home. It is called the Arcadia and it is the jewel in the crown in this housing development. It is a bit like a futuristic farmhouse, really, and has been built by the team at Adelaide Dream Homes. And if you have a closer look at the facade, you can tell that it really is something special. Whilst Adelaide Dream Homes is a relatively new company, don't for 1 minute underestimate their building prowess. The team pulls on generations of building knowledge and they specialise in building one-off individually designed homes to suit individual blocks. No two building sites are the same, so none of their homes are the same either. Their motto is creating extraordinary lifestyles, and given the unique nuances of this site, this home was designed and built to make the best use of natural light. From the feature brickwork through to the expansive glass windows and striking combination of facade elements, this home oozes luxury. The stunning brickwork actually wraps through the entry and continues as a feature up the stairs and to the middle of the home. There are many standout features to this home, but for me, my personal favourite is the infinity edge swimming pool, which you can see from the kitchen here on the first floor. How cool is that? It's got a swim-up bar which connects to the alfresco area. I can see myself whittling away the summer days with friends and family, drink in hand, disconnecting from the world. But wait, there's more to this house. A fully functioning wine cellar located right next to the home theatre makes for the perfect combination of two of my favourite things. The beautifully appointed kitchen is another highlight and includes luxury Dolce Stil Novo appliances by Smeg. So with a kitchen like this one, I think your meals will pretty well cook themselves. Spring Lake is a multinational, award-winning development set amongst magnificent gums and just around the corner from Mount Barker. There is no doubt that this home really is what dreams are made of, but it's no surprise really when you consider it's been built by the team at Adelaide Dream Homes. Now, I could rattle on forever about just how good this home is, but I want you to come and see it for yourself. It's open Saturdays and Sundays between 1 and 4 p.m. or by appointment via the Spring Lake sales office. If you want to know more about the team at Adelaide Dream Homes, you could always visit their website, adelaideDreamhomes.com.au.
We got some building ideas. We got some building ideas.
The list of things to consider when building your home is long and varied, and one item that often gets overlooked when compared to the pretty things, the fixtures, the fittings, all of the things that you can see and touch, is energy efficiency. And it shouldn't be. It should be top of mind, especially when you consider heating and cooling accounts for up to 38% of your home's energy use. And CSR Bradford has the products and knowledge to help you achieve exactly this. In fact, they're experts in the field. They're Australia's leading supplier of insulation, acoustic control and energy-saving products for homes and commercial buildings. They've been making insulation in Australia for over 80 years and run 6 manufacturing plants around the country, which also means they're doing their bit for the economy and local communities. The flexibility in supply and customisation that local manufacturing provides is one of Bradford's greatest strengths. Damien, why is it so important to insulate your home?
Well, basically it's for one reason, which is to keep your energy costs down. If you can keep your home in a cooler space during the summer periods, the air conditioner doesn't have to run and you're in a nice, pleasant environment. And in winter it can get quite cold, so similar aspect. Insulation has an aspect that can help you on both sides of the year.
When in the build process do you have to think about insulation?
The best time is right at the beginning when you're talking to the builder. Ask them what product they're using, whether it's just meeting the building code or whether it's the next level up, being an upgrade, to help them within their energy costs.
So once you've got your insulation sorted, which by the way is a no-brainer when it comes to Bradford because they're Australian owned and provide a lifetime warranty cover of performance for 70 years, it's time to think of harnessing the sun's rays.
As we transition to renewable energies in Australia, we are using solar as a premium source of energy. At the moment, we have the South Australian Home Battery Scheme, so we can store your energy and there's rebates and subsidies up to $6,000 at the moment, so it makes your solar system and charging systems very affordable. So a solar system has a certain return on investment. With a Bradford solar pack, you can expect returns on your investment of around about 3 to 4 years. Add that into a charge pack, which includes the Tesla Powerwall 2, and we can see almost negating your electricity bills.
So they're definitely the people to get in touch with to arrange supply and installation at your house. With electricity and gas prices continually on the rise, now is the best time to consider your energy efficiency with Bradford. Folks, there's got to be a better way to spend your money. And saving energy is sustainable. It is the best use of a renewable resource. Plus, it also helps with pollution. So, not only are you saving money, but you're doing your bit for the environment. If you want to know more information, visit bradfordinsulation.com.au.
Don't you love all the building products that are on the market today? They're really good because it not only enhances the way our homes look, but it also makes our homes function better, they're more energy efficient, and the list goes on. But really, it's about lifestyle. We all have our different needs and wants, which brings us to our next story. It's all about incorporating flexible design and products to make life better. We're in Mitchell Park and these 2-bedroom dwellings have been specifically built to cater for residents with high health needs as part of building 100 homes for people with disability. Designed by Renewal SA, with input from the Department of Human Services, these homes include aspects that will assist people with disability to live more comfortably on their own.
It's called somebody there that can always check on me.
Yeah. So having that support if you need it. What do? You just press your button and then they'll come and visit?
I have
In Gail's case, she was living in a communal setting, so she was actually living in the last remaining government institution in South Australia at Highgate Park. So now she's living in a beautiful home on her own. She was fully part of her reconnection into her community, a community that she was connected with before her admission to Highgate Park. She now lives a life where she's in control, she's at the centre of her life. She has planned her house out, she is surrounded by all her own things. She's been able to have a big hand into the decoration of her house and into how her house runs. So she's able to participate in the most basic of tasks that you and I take for granted in terms of eating when she wants to eat, making her own dinner, and really she's got a real knack for cooking now, which she's really enjoying, having her own accessible kitchen, which she previously didn't have.
And what challenges need to be considered when working through to safely cater for residents with high needs?
We really did a lot of work prior to the move in terms of her reconnecting with her community. So we spent a lot of time working with the local community, getting her to know her neighbourhood, getting her to really connect in with the local library and all of the things that mean a lot to Gail. She's a lady who takes part in a lot of craft activities, so I'm really connecting her in with what those activities are for her in her localities. And obviously now that she's here, she can continue to make those connections herself with the assistance of her staff.
We got some building ideas. Building ideas. We got some building ideas.
Planning for your future is very important, but hey, who has time for that? Especially if you're in the building game. If you're not on site, on the tools, you're either quoting or doing paperwork, but do not put it off. If you plan properly for your future with Seabus Super, you're more than likely to have a very comfortable retirement. Seabus is the building and construction industry's superannuation fund. We're joined once again by Martha Corrow. Martha, what makes Seabus different to other super funds?
You may not know that Seabus was established in 1984 by the construction and building workers, and we've since grown to be one of the largest industry member-focused super funds. And as of May 2019, Terry, we're really excited to say that we've hit a big milestone for Seabus with $50 billion of funds under management.
Martha, I've read that Seabus is a property developer too. Tell me more about that.
Yes, and this is one of the biggest differences between Seabus and other super funds. Through our wholly owned company, Seabus Property, we invest directly in property developments Australia-wide. Seabus Property also manage a portfolio of highly rated, sustainable properties they've built for Seabus, and this benefits our members through the strong long-term investment returns that they provide and also through the creation of jobs in the building and construction industry. So as of June 2018, over 90,000 jobs have been created directly from these developments, and 2,800 of those jobs were created in South Australia. Seabus Property has delivered really good returns for our members with an average annual return of 16.15% a year since 2006.
Martha, besides Seabus investing back into the industry, how else are they investing?
We also invest in the global economy, so we're not just focusing on what's happening in Australia. An example of a global issue that we need to consider is climate change. Many of our members work in industries or live in communities that are built around carbon-intensive industries, and that will be impacted by the global transition to a low-carbon world. And we are looking into how Seabus can support innovative technology that will deliver better outcomes. So a great example of this is how Seabus is investing in assets that are sustainable for the longer term. And this is the A-grade office building that is 50 Flinders Street in the CBD. This was built and is now managed by Seabus Property.
So, if you'd like to find out more or work out a plan on how you might be able to retire a little sooner than you thought possible, visit seabussuper.com.au.
Some great advice there from Terry and Martha, and I have to admit I do like the idea of being able to retire early, because then you could jump into those long-awaited jobs, especially the ones around the home. They seem to get longer and longer. So if you need some inspiration, look no further. Come on down and check out Adelaide Press Metal. This is their state-of-the-art new showroom at Brompton, and it's full of great design ideas and overflowing with some fantastic press metal designs. The good news is pressed metal is relatively easy to install yourself. These guys also offer a full install and painting service. And best of all, they have a huge amount of stock on hand, which is quite unusual nowadays. And they'll be more than happy to cut, fold or roll customer orders on site here at Brompton. The panels can be used in residential or commercial applications and are ideal for heritage projects as well. They come in either aluminium, copper, brass, galv or perforated mould steel. I just love pressed metal because it's so versatile. You can use it indoors or outdoors. In fact, it is absolutely perfect for outdoor entertaining areas and kitchens just like this one. I mean, you can see they've used it here as a splashback for the barbecue. You could have it as a feature wall, ceilings, anything you like really. And the good news is the team down here have really got into some brand new outdoor kitchen options. But more about that later. First of all, we're going to have a quick break and then Terry's going to have a chat about some fantastic flooring options.
We got some building ideas. Building ideas. We got some building ideas.
I do feel like a little bit of a broken record, but we've said it so many times before on the show, there are so many decisions that you have to make when you're building and renovating your home. For me, some of the fun decisions come towards the end of that process, and they have to do with textures, materials, fixtures and fittings, things that add to the cosmetic look. One area that often gets overlooked is the type of flooring that you choose, and it's interesting that that happens because the type of flooring options that you do end up with in your home can have a massive impact on the overall look and feel. Good news is that the market is literally flooded with options. Maybe that'll make it harder for you. Your choice will ultimately come down to several things: style, functionality, maintenance and budget. Functionality is probably a good place to start because depending on what the room or space in question is going to be used for will impact the type of flooring you're going to have installed. High traffic areas will obviously benefit from hard-wearing flooring options. So if you're thinking about open plan living spaces and kitchens, timber, polished concrete or tiles might be a good option. Alternatively, bedroom, dining and lounge areas, as well as home theatres, may benefit from a softer flooring option like carpet. Once you've waded through the functionality side of things, you can then move on to selections. And when it comes to selections, that is fun. Why? Because it's all about personal choice. And, of course, budget. That old chestnut. Polished concrete offers a durable, long-lasting and easy-to-clean flooring option. And if you have hydronic underfloor heating installed with it, it can be toasty and warm too. Tiles are another great option and come in virtually every colour, size and texture imaginable. Hardwood timber floors offer timeless appeal and they're obviously environmentally friendly too. Vinyl floors, don't cringe, vinyl floors have come a long way since the old days and the variety and quality of finishes available today make them suitable for a wide range of applications. If you want more information though, you could always visit the Master Builders website, mbasa.com.au, or you could visit our friends at Zappia Carpets here on Goodwood Road, Millswood.
Yes, it's only when you stop and think about flooring that you realise there's just so many options available and lots of different looks that you can create. And if it's different looks you're after, you really must get down to Adelaide Pressed Metal because they have it all down here, hundreds of different designs that you can choose from. Now, I said a little bit earlier in the program we were going to have a look at some outdoor kitchens and entertaining areas that the team have put together, brand new. Check this out. How cool is that? Whether it's a kitchen, barbecue area or both, it's all here to see. They have new or ex-display kitchens that can be flat packed for you to install yourself, or the professional team at Adelaide Pressed Metal can install them for you. There are literally unlimited combinations to suit your budget and you can finish off your project with a custom pressed metal splashback. This is definitely the place to come if you're thinking of doing an outdoor kitchen or entertaining area. And we all know that outdoor entertaining is all the rage at the moment. And why wouldn't it be when you get inspiration like this? They have a wide range of barbecues with sizes and models to suit every need. There's the new release Skyline electric courtyard barbecue, which can be wall mounted and simply folded away, making it the perfect option for balconies or smaller, more confined areas where gas barbecues may be prohibited. Then there's their extensive range of bench tops, including compact laminate, stone and concrete, just to name a few. They also have a fantastic range of accessories to choose from as well. You could have a brand new wine fridge, maybe a beverage cooler, a sink or even a wok burner. They've got it all at Adelaide Press Metal. So come on down and check it out, and also remember that they have tradespeople that can put your brand new kitchen together for you. So whether it's a striking feature wall, giving a new look to an old ceiling, or simply adding a point of interest to the hallway, bathroom, study or even laundry, not to mention an outdoor kitchen and barbecue area, Adelaide Press Metal are here to help. All of their pressed metal panels are produced in quality aluminium and can be used either in the raw state or painted any colour or finish once they've been properly primed. Best of all, the team have great working relationships with builders right across the state. So they're used to working with strict timelines, budgets and within builders' schedules. So if you'd like to know more, then check out their website, adelaidepressmetal.com.au, or even better still, come on down here. I feel like a kid in a candy store. It's lots of fun. And they're located at number 20 5th Street in Brompton. Nearly time for us to go, but let's have a quick look what's on next week's show. We're going to host the show from a magnificent seaside residence built by Alan Shepherd Constructions. We'll have an interesting segment from natural gas. Terry checks out the latest bathroom trends, and we'll find out about some great affordable housing options too. So many fantastic building ideas to look forward to, so I hope you can join us then. And in the meantime, I think I should do some barbecue shopping while I'm here, cook myself up a storm. We'll see you next time. Very nice.
Building ideas.
It's time for change.
Building ideas.
Dreaming is over.
Building ideas.
We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.